I thought you were about to tell them that you went trick-or-treating 2 years ago in snow pants.
No, I'm an adult. I hand out
We
the
are
candy.
adults. Adulting Midwest style. No. I thought that's what you were going to say.
Hello.
Welcome back to Adulting Midwest Style. I'm Alicia.
And I'm Aaron.
And we have a fun one tonight.
Yeah.
We got 36 signs you grew up in the Midwest. We're going to just react to the list, see what's true for us, see what's not, and we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
My beer tonight is from Trader Joe's. I went recently with my folks when I was down in Illinois, and quite enjoyed it, actually. But this beer is by Piperworks Brewing Company, Premium Pilsner beer, and it was made in Chicago.
And I got a Door County one.
It's a can.
Little Sister. And I was reading that it is named after the island in Sister Bay.
Fun stuff.
So we don't have a fun clink today.
No fun clink. Both of us have cans. So sorry about that. But we'll make the clink. Cheers. Happy Monday.
Mine is good.
Oh, mine is like a heavier Miller Lite or something.
It is a Pilsner. And it's a tall boy.
It is a tall boy.
You're drinking more than me.
Love that for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this list, and I'll link it down below in the details of the video, and on Anchor, obviously, too, in the description. 36 signs you grew up in the Midwest. I wanted to see how relatable this stuff was for us. So
we both grew up in the Midwest.
Yes.
I'm sure a lot of this will really
see.
Understand. Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, some things I know just being one state away from him, because I grew up in Illinois, some things he had introduced to me when I moved to Wisconsin that I had no idea, no concept of. So we shall see how the list goes.
Yep.
Number 1, casserole is considered a food group.
I mean, yeah.
100% agree.
I grew up with casseroles.
Yes, I make a chicken casserole pretty regularly, a corn casserole every Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Your mom makes a bullshit casserole
which I named that. Yeah.
Yeah, you named that, but now it's called that now, where she just throws I think it's chicken, potato, and corn.
Yep.
And I don't even know what kind of sauce it is.
No, it's just, yeah.
It's bullshit casserole. That's all we know. And my mom makes tuna casseroles. I can't even think. Hamburger casserole. Yes. The answer is yes. Casseroles are considered a food group. 100%. Comment below any casseroles that you guys have if you're from the Midwest.
And maybe the recipe.
Yeah, right.
You look people in the eyes, smile, and say hello when walking down the street. I'm a big old fat no to that.
I will smile, but I'm not somebody to say hello. Now, your dad, on the other hand, will talk to anybody, any person he walks past, regardless if they want him to or not.
Yeah, he would talk to a tree. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm the what that's trying to get at is that Midwest people are very friendly and hi, how's it going?
I will smile and look at. I am an eye contact person. I will look somebody in the eye when I'm talking to them or anything like that. But yeah, if I'm walking past somebody, I'll smile. Will I say hello? No. Do I strike up a conversation with any random Joe Schmo? No. So that one is not necessarily us per se.
But I mean, we are.
But relatable. I can say his dad and other people I know are ones that are very friendly and will talk to anybody. Yes. And almost know everybody depending on where you live. I swear your dad knows somebody every single place I've gone with him.
He is also it everywhere on every day.
Yes.
He is there, here,
He's
there.
Everywhere.
And then buys this crap.
You know what's knee high by the 4th of July.
What is knee high by the 4th of July, babe?
Okay. This I did not know when I started dating him or anything. He said it once and I was like, what the are you talking about?
Because it was around July.
It's something with the corn stalks. Like,
yep.
If they're knee high by the 4th of July, then what? I don't know.
They're doing well.
The corn is doing well?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Because I still don't even know it fully.
Most of the corn season, my understanding, no farming experience, is that
he ain't a farmer.
Most corn we eat during, the turn of summer into fall.
Yes.
By 4th of July, it should be about your knee because that's how you knew it was doing well. If it wasn't knee high, maybe it didn't rain as much. Maybe the soil isn't great. Maybe it won't be. It won't be a good corn year.
So yeah, I did not know that phrase. He said it once and I was like, what are you talking about, weirdo? But then I didn't. It was a thing.
You find yourself asking for pop.
That's true for me. I still call it pop. I'm from Illinois again. I cannot call it soda. I have reluctantly called a water fountain a bubbler for a while now because I had to retrain my brain to do that when I was in teaching. Because the kids would look at me like, what is Mrs. G talking about?
Yes. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. The bubbler, not the water fountain.
Yes, that is what we call. And it's a very niche group of Wisconsinites.
That call it soda or pop?
Bubbler.
Oh, well, we're talking about soda or pop.
I know, but most people that you're explaining this to probably won't understand that either.
Oh, I apologize.
So it's a very niche group of Wisconsinites that call it a bubbler. Not sure why, but when I was growing up, there'd be signs with bubbler, arrow. That's where the bubbler was, so that's why we call it that.
Yes. Up until the last few years, it was water fountain or drinking fountain. But anyway, I still call pop is the bottom line of that little side note.
Soda. Yeah. Or you could just compromise and say soda pop.
No, it's just pop. I'm not a pop drinker, though, so I don't often ask for it. Like the question is saying, you find yourself asking for pop. I don't like pop, but yes, it's still that to me.
You don't understand how schools close for a dusting of snow.
True that. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shoot, we have had a few bigger snowstorms here, and I don't think we really have closed for anything. Granted, obviously, schools this year is very different with virtual learning as an option. So perhaps
just stay home.
Yeah, today. We'll do virtual today or something, I'm sure. But I don't understand closing for a dusting. Nope.
There's a really famous photo. We'll try to put it here, but I think it's Tennessee, and there's a dusting of snow, and there's 17 people in the ditch, and a car's on fire and turned over, and it's
yeah, we'll have to see if I can find.
It's gonna be a really easy find.
All right, yeah, we'll post it in between our heads. Let's see. You've been to the state fair and probably the neighboring states fairs as well. I have been to the state fair a few times.
The Wisconsin State Fair.
Yes, the Wisconsin State Fair. I can't say I've been to any. I mean, I might have. I can't even remember if Illinois has.
We have a county fair.
Yeah.
In our county.
Yeah, we have a city or county fair that I've been to in Illinois, but I haven't been to any other state fairs. I can't think of.
But it's a big week when the state fair is available.
Right.
And it's a great time. You get anything deep fried on a stick.
I've had deep fried Oreo. That was delicious.
Yep. Deep fried peanut and jelly.
Yep. That's delicious. I'm sure you can imagine I have not and will never do the deep fried pickle. Because I'll just point up there. If you want to watch our Battle of the Sexes, that was interesting.
The Mall of America was your teenage mecca. Now, when I was a teenager, I had zero, probably a negative desire to go shopping. And
so it wasn't your teenage mecca?
I blame that on my father.
Well,
because when I did have to go shopping, it was a nightmare.
Yeah. Your dad, again.
He talks to everybody.
Look at Donald coming up a couple times.
He talks to everybody. He knows everybody. He introduced me to everybody.
So a half-hour trip shopping probably turned into 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and it was just Dad, we needed eggs. Like, why can't we just get fucking eggs?
Right. The Mall of America, I wouldn't say it was a mecca for me, but I knew about it, have gone to it, and quite enjoyed myself. Yeah. So I wouldn't say it was like my dream to go to the Mall of America, but I was pretty pumped when we did.
This one I really didn't understand. Bob Evans wasn't just a brand of sausage that you bought at the grocery store.
I think Bob Evans is a restaurant.
Yeah, restaurant.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
So I get that.
I never went.
You didn't. I didn't go there, but I know that.
I didn't know that.
So there's that. You know what kringle is. I did not know what kringle was until, again, met this kid.
Mm-hmm. It's a very good pastry.
Yes, it is like a circle pastry, like ovular.
Yep. It's like a giant donut almost, but then it's like the flaky sort of.
It's like a coffee cake, right? Yeah, it's more of a pastry. You're right.
Yeah, slightly fruity. Sometimes fruity in the middle with
cinnamon,
little frosting.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I did not know about it though until I met Aaron. You ate walking tacos at high school football games. I don't know if I ate them there, but I have had multiple walking tacos.
I don't think I ate at high school football games.
Yeah, but have you ever had one?
I don't know.
I think the times I had a walking taco, it was at like big basketball tournaments where they sold them at the concession stands.
I probably had them less than a handful of times.
Fair enough. But they're delicious. Don't get me wrong. Good stuff.
You consider the Great Lakes to be better than any ocean. Well, I've been to the ocean. It's pretty cool. I've been to Lake Michigan. It's okay.
So
I think it's kind of that thing.
You don't agree with that?
I don't 100% agree with it. It's a body of water that you can put yourself in.
I think any body of water is cool. I don't know. I don't consider them to be better than an ocean.
I also think it's kind of like that. I traveled to Florida. I'm going to a Florida beach where it's 100 degrees and the sand hurts my feet.
Yeah. So do I agree with that? Probably not. I don't think so. Meat and potatoes are your vegan diet.
Well, we're not vegan, but we eat meat and potatoes a lot.
I think that's the point. Yes, meat and potatoes are delicious.
You or someone you know owns a lake house, likely complete with a pontoon boat. Yes.
Yes. Very true.
Probably know at least 5 people with a lake house, not necessarily a pontoon boat.
I know quite a few as well. His sister is looking to get one herself in the future. And so, yeah, that's a part of my life.
It's always nice, though, to have those friends because then you get spontaneously invited to a lake house.
For sure. You crave Blue Moon ice cream. No.
I love Blue Moon ice cream.
I don't even know what it is. I know it's blue.
Yes. It is basically, I think it's almond vanilla ice cream, and it's dyed blue.
But I was going to say, how is it blue?
It just gets dyed blue.
So is your mouth blue when you're done eating it?
I believe so.
That's unfortunate.
And I used to always get it at the Milwaukee Zoo because there's that ice cream shop in it. And when I was little, it was blue. I want to get it.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So no, I do not crave that. Now that I know what the flavor is, I don't know if I'd care to even try it, to be honest. Pimento cheese is a staple at Christmas events. I don't even know what that is.
As a Wisconsinite, I also don't know what it is.
Yikes.
And I mean,
I have an excuse.
We love our cheese. I
would not consider myself, this is an unpopular opinion, especially living in Wisconsin. I don't consider myself a cheesehead. I'm not a big cheese eater. I don't love cheese on everything. So I have an excuse. I have no idea what that cheese is.
I'm sure if we Googled it and had
if you Google anything, you'd know what it is.
Well, if you Googled it and if you had a plate of it in front of us, we would try it and probably say, oh, that would taste good on a cracker. With some summer sausage.
Spread on there like a cracker. All right. On that note, you have no idea what constipation from too much cheese is.
That is true.
What? You've been constipated from having too much cheese, right?
No, probably not.
Oh, no, I haven't either. Nope, can't say I have. I have been constipated. I've been half of that, but not from cheese.
Okay.
What?
Even if you don't call it a bubbler, you at least know what it is.
Oh, I kind of already touched on that one, so I don't feel like we need to explain. I do know what a bubbler is. I changed.
It is a water fountain.
Yes. It is a drinking fountain, water fountain.
Whatever.
I transitioned to the bubbler just in the last few years.
You have gone on a hayride and picked a pumpkin out of an actual pumpkin patch.
Yes.
Yes.
100%. It's a
maybe not the hay
fun.
Yeah, the hayride is.
I've done a hayride.
I don't think I have. But...
I don't think I have with you. That's true, but I have done a hayride. Maybe we'll take Theo on a hayride this year. It's not very fun.
We've
but
also
it's
been
a thing.
We've also been to an apple orchard and picked it square off the tree.
Yes, and eaten it off the tree.
I ate a few, many, because you can do that. You're allowed to do that.
It's a thing. Instead of going camping, you say you're going up north.
That is
very Wisconsin for sure. No, if I'm going camping, I usually say I'm going camping. And do I go camping? No.
So many people in Wisconsin live in the southern half of the state, but then have one of those wooden cabin, live in the bumblefuck nowhere cabins, and then they go up to
They go up north.
Yep, they go up north. I don't know. It depends on the family. Like once a summer, every other week. There's some people that do that, but I've never experienced that. My family never had an up north cabin.
I mean, I will. My uncle does, and we went to Hayward like once or twice a year, regularly. But we never said let's go up north or anything. We're going to Hayward is what we'd say. Yep. We're going to the cabin. One
word, Bozo.
Like that TV show?
No, well, it's like, hey, Bozo.
Oh. I instantly thought of that weird TV show. I'm not a clown person. I've never once called somebody a bozo. So I can't relate to that one.
I think it's a little outdated.
Yeah.
You can name at least 3 people who've hit a deer while driving. Probably yes.
I probably could.
It's extremely common here.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
You always see dead deer on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
It's because deer are so unpredictable, because they can come up to the side of the road and just stand there.
Or they'll just gun it in front of you, and then
you can't do anything.
No. I don't know if I can name 3, like, right off the top of my head. I can think of 2, I think. You long for fish fry every single Friday. No.
You don't like fish?
I didn't know. I will say, though, just to, like, background, I didn't even know fish fry was a thing until I moved here. I don't like fish, though. So, again, no part of this was a part of my life.
Yeah, it was. My mom liked fish. My dad did not. So it was kind of a thing where we didn't go out for a fish fry, but like I knew what it was, and it was a very common like radio commercial. Like, hey, come to our restaurant for our famous fish fry. Like everybody has a famous fish fry.
Oh yeah, everybody's got a fish fry around here. And I will say, if we decide to go out on a Friday night, before pandemic stuff happened. If it was just so happened to be a Friday night, normally we would go to a fish fry and I would just have something else, and because Aaron enjoys them. So you drank Pabst long before it was cool and refused to pay more than $3 for a can.
Yeah, so PBR was made in Wisconsin, and I think still is.
PBR was a part of my college experience. It was a good time.
But before college experience, it was like a very Wisconsin thing to drink, and then it became very, what's the right word, mainstream?
Yeah.
For like college kids. So then it got more popular around the country.
Let's see. The servers know your order at your hometown Steak and Shake.
We had one. It closed.
We had one very close to us where we lived in Illinois, but no, I did not go there often enough for them to know my order. I don't even know what I'd order there. They have great fries. I remember that.
They're really, really tiny.
Yeah, they're like skinny.
You make a mean puppy chow.
I love a good puppy chow.
Yeah.
That's good shit right there. That's good shit. You slip into your accent when you're drunk and find yourself saying "oh geez" a lot.
Oh geez.
Nope. I don't have an. If I, I'll be honest, and you know what I'm gonna say. If I'm slipping into any accent,
It's
drunk, it's British, and I'm so sorry.
It's slurred and
it's terrible, but I love speaking in that accent. I'll do it sober, drunk, what have you. That's the accent I slip into.
You definitely been to a farm for purposes other than a school field trip because you've had friends that grew up on farms. This also means that you've also witnessed a miracle of birth by the time you are 11.
Nope. Can't say I've seen that.
No. I've seen pregnant things at the zoo, though.
I've seen pregnant things at the zoo. That giraffe that like went viral for like giving birth on video. I don't remember what that was last year.
Because they just kind of kerplop out.
I watched that happen. And yeah, it was madly disgusting, but couldn't stop watching it.
Yeah.
It's called Hardee's, not Carl Jr. 100% agree with that. 100%.
We had a Hardee's downtown, and it probably went out of business. Man.
For a while.
15 years ago, building's still there.
Yeah, building's still there. I mean, it wasn't somewhere we could have gone even when I started college in 2010. So
it's been a parking lot.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't drive a pickup truck, you knew someone who did. Yes.
It is like every third car.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say there are a lot of SUVs in Wisconsin because of the snow, and then right behind it, there's a lot of pickup trucks.
Yeah, agreed.
Because of the people that do go up north, they take their pickup truck onto their land, and they take...
Well, they're towing something, usually.
Or they take, like, hunting stuff, and they put it in the back of their truck and drive onto their land.
Hunting. That's another thing I had no concept of until I moved to Wisconsin.
Zero desire for me. Also, like I said,
nothing against people doing it. I really don't care. I just had no concept of it until I moved to Wisconsin.
It helps the deer population, which we already said is really bad.
Yeah.
And can really fuck up your car.
All right, let's see. Oops. You have a fierce loyalty to your state's football team that no fans on the coasts can match. I can't relate.
I'm literally wearing a Buccaneers shirt.
Yikes.
I know.
Neither one of us can really relate to that. I mean...
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, no. That's just a no for us.
Yes.
We both cheer for Wisconsin teams.
Yes. Green Bay is a super, like...
But, yeah, I can agree with that sentence, is that Packer fans are Packer fans.
Yes, and there's also a lot of Packer fans outside of Wisconsin.
Yeah. So I can agree. I can attest to that. It's just not.
Also,
us.
Wisconsin Badgers are always that pretty good football team that never wins anything.
Fair enough. At least 3 major fast food chains were founded in your home state. I don't even know that one.
Don't know. Culver's.
I was going to say, is it Culver's?
Culver's number 1.
I love a good Culvy's trip. I'll say that. I have no idea. The only one I knew was Culver's. So
I could probably think really, really hard and maybe come up with a second.
Like, are they talking about like Murph's?
Well, Murph's went out of business.
No, Murph's. There's still a Murph's in Brookfield.
Okay.
Side note.
Really small. Cops.
Oh yeah, Cops.
Literally
is
the same thing as Murph's, just a different name.
So maybe we could. I guess we just did, kind of. But they're very small and they're not chains, so. Big school field trips meant going to the city to check out a museum.
Yes.
Milwaukee. Shed Aquarium.
Yep.
In Illinois. If you've never been to the Shed Aquarium, it's awesome.
Never.
Oh.
That's
embarrassing.
We've never gone.
I just literally... Maybe we should go with Theo. No, seriously, the Shed Aquarium is cool. You have no idea what a hill is.
That's supposed to say that we're like in Kansas. And we're...
Oh, because we're flat?
Yeah, or Iowa, or, you know.
Oh.
We live on a hill.
I was going to say, we live on a hill, so I can't really relate to that.
Yep.
Last one. You've gone trick-or-treating with your snow pants on.
Yes.
Yes.
2 years ago now, it snowed 6 inches on Halloween Day.
Oh, I thought you were about to tell them that you went trick-or-treating 2 years ago in snow pants.
No, I'm an adult. I hand out
We
the
are
candy.
adults. Adulting Midwest style. No. I thought that's what you were going to say. What was that?
It was supposed to be a high five.
For what?
It was adulting Midwest style, but...
Oh. Yikes.
No kidding.
Yes, I have been trick-or-treating in snow pants, full winter gear, all that. And still fun.
I remember having to come home one year because it got so cold, and my mom's like, "Yeah, we're done."
Honestly,
like,
though,
no!
Halloween for so many years in a row, trick-or-treating was not fun because of the weather. I can't remember, like, even now, like, I can't remember, like, a good trick-or-treating weather day.
It was always at the end of October, and that's when it starts to get cold. And when you go at night, it's even colder. So,
Weatherman over here. Weatherman. Well, that concludes this episode of kind of
was that reacting. All 36?
I think we skipped one because I didn't like the question. I'll be honest.
Fair.
But I will write all the questions above so you guys can either play along or I'll link it below in the description so you can go back to it and see if you can relate to it. Anybody in the Midwest, I should say. I'm sorry, we excluded people outside who will listen or watch us.
Well, and maybe they've learned something today.
Yeah, maybe we taught you something. But we hope you enjoyed the episode. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, and we hope you have
beer suggestions.
Beer suggestions are always welcome. Content suggestions are always welcome. But we hope you have a great rest of your week.
You'll get a nice shout out.
Reminder, sorry, that was a stutter. Reminder, Final Call Friday is this Friday, our bonus episode of the month. So stay tuned for that. We will post about that Wednesday or Thursday. Have a great week, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Clink.
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 We should just come up with a sound bit and just like
Beep.
play it over.
Clink.
Mm-hmm.